We're getting very close to having all of the data imported into QSS. We've imported probably 90% of the data already, and there's just these final records here that we need some help on. You could see that we've only got, let's see, there's only 68 lines, and the first 3 lines are headers, so that's only 65 records that didn't get imported. And even at that, I think a lot of these can be deleted, like these with the lines through it. I just didn't want to make that assumption. So if you wouldn't mind, just put like yes next in this delete column if those need to be deleted. And then that way I can get rid of those without any problem. And then anything else that doesn't have a line through it, there was some issues with the data. So for example, this one right here, it doesn't have a supervisor ID. And then another example is this one right here. This one we have, it says that the HR total is 12.6, and that matches the BSN total of 12.6. So this was business services, and this is HR. So they both match. That's great. I just didn't know how to create a 12.6. So if there was 12 FTEs, I could have created 12 individual units. If it was, so bottom line, if it's a number greater than 1, it has to be an even number. I don't know what to do with the 0.6. If you want to, you can create that into 2 records, make one record 12 and then one record 0.6. That would work, but I just need that to be checked. The other thing that I noticed is there are records also, right, like this number 11, where the HR total FTE is 2, but business services FTE is just 1. So that didn't reconcile. And if those two were different, I did not import them. Same thing here. These two don't reconcile because nothing and 1. So we need to make sure that every line that you want imported, these numbers match, and that if it's a number greater than 1, it has to be a whole number. Otherwise, I won't know how to create that one. I noticed there was a lot of these where it had 0 as well. Now, those ones are the deleted ones. I think that should be no problem. So you can see there's really not that much to work on. Just look for the data that has blanks in it, and if that data is not necessary, just put yes for delete, and I'll delete those. The next thing that we'll be doing after this one is going to be assigning the people to the positions, and it looks like we have about 1,700 positions, so it's just going to be a matter of going through each one and just assigning the people to them. Shouldn't be too difficult. I will present that to you in another spreadsheet to work on, and we'll just give you a drop-down list where you can assign a person to every position.